the best morning routine possible. When I started to have my spiritual awakening, my conscious awakening, and I really wanted to achieve things with my life, I started to study a lot of people, whether it was the Tony Robbins, the Wayne Dyers, you know, some powerful people, whether they were spiritual or not. You know, there's a lot of important business people out there like Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm a big fan of his, and these people all kind of started saying the same things over and over, and that was the importance of a morning routine. And so I did a ton of studying. I looked into like what is the best routine that, you know, we should be following or I should be following, and it seemed to be, you know, waking up early in the morning, and definitely, you know, meditation is something that's growing within the mainstream, and so that was kind of my first introduction to meditation and spirituality. But ultimately I understood one thing, and that was it is extremely important to have a morning routine, something that you do continuously. And when you get in that flow, when you have a routine that you continuously follow, it's like the building blocks to more than success, literally to divine bliss. And today I'm just making this recording right after my routine is over, which here I'm living in India. First and foremost, if you're asking where the best place to have morning routine, it's definitely in the land of India itself, the spiritual hub of the planet Earth. And so my morning routine here, it starts off with pancha kriyas, which is basically the cleansing of the body, and that's including an enema, an eye wash, and a nose wash. You're flushing out the entire system, getting rid of all the toxins within you. Following that by yoga. When we practice here the Nithyananda yoga, which is an extremely powerful form of yoga, awakens the physical body, of course, but it really develops that feeling connection with the divine through my guru, His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda. When you have that feeling connection, it brings yoga to an entirely different level. The Shaktini Pada that you're having, the entanglement with the master, it's literally like hooking you on to the divine, so that you can just kind of, you know, go throughout the day feeling that blissful connection. And no matter the highs and lows, the psychological highs and lows that you're going to feel throughout the day, the fact that you have that connection to a guru, it literally brings you to new heights. And after yoga, of course, we acknowledge the divine in the form of the guru with puja. And this is another ritual that we do. And the first ritual is yoga. A lot of people think it's a spiritual practice, but it's actually a ritual. And so when you're performing these two practices, it's an incredible way of connecting to the divine, whether it's the yoga or the puja. And as soon as you're done both of those, especially back to back, you get put in this perfect space to listen to the sacred truths. And that's exactly why the final part of the morning routine is Satsang, the daily discourse by our master, by our guru, His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda. And when you're in that space where you're so full of amazing bliss, you're just ready to receive the master. You're ready to receive the sacred truths that are going to bring you to that next level in life. And you know, I often compare him to as Tony Robbins for people that, you know, can't truly understand what a guru is, but he's like Tony Robbins on steroids times like a bajillion. You can't truly comprehend what a master is. And just to give one example, 2 nights ago I was watching a video on just a quick little video on YouTube of the landing on the moon and how that was fake. And I had always believed this, actually not always, but for a long time I've believed that this has been something that was faked. And I came across a clip on YouTube, and I was watching it for a few minutes, and then just last night during discourse, my guru goes and says that let me state that the landing on the moon was fake. Human beings have never set foot outside of our atmosphere, or outside of like the planet Earth's realm. Basically saying that nobody's ever gone to the moon, even travel orbiting. And so when he said that, this synchronicity that happens, obviously, like how it's not just by coincidence that this happens, but this is the power of master. This is the presence of the divine in your life. And when you develop that spiritual connection through a powerful morning routine, you start to have these incredible experiences where it's like, how did this happen? And like things that you just cannot explain. And so living this lifestyle, having not only just a morning routine, but a spiritual routine that is truly perfectly designed to connect you to the divine. And so we're not just here to succeed in business and to achieve, good things in the outer world, in the matrix world. We're here ultimately as spiritual beings trying to, reconnect ourselves. And my guru just said the other night as well that in the path of yoga, we're not this soul trying to connect to the whole. We're not this human being trying to connect to the divine. We are the divine itself. We are the ocean entering into that drop. That's a completely different change in context. Rather than being the drop entering the ocean, we are the ocean entering the drop. And the morning routine that you go through is so important when it comes to entering into that drop and really embodying the ocean of consciousness, that ocean of bliss. And I can say again and again and again that if you have a solid morning routine, especially one such as this, you cannot lose. Life is a win-win because you leave completely full of bliss and joy, and then you know that everything that you're going to go through throughout the day, you have that connection, you have that being to lean on to help you through the highs and lows and to raise you to the next and next level in life, ultimately expanding your consciousness to the infinite consciousness, to the Sadashiva's consciousness. And so I hope that everybody out there is seriously looking into developing a morning routine. And if you are on that path where you're trying to develop a morning routine, for sure add in some form of puja. You can see it and experience it as like a physical offering of gratitude almost to connect you to the divine. Definitely include the ritual of yoga. Everybody on the planet should be practicing authentic yoga because it's the only way for you to physically connect to the divine in such a powerful way. And with these two combinations, I'm the biggest proponent of. It will literally take you to the next level in life. I promise you that. And so if you guys get one thing from this video, I hope it's that you seriously consider a morning routine and you incorporate puja and you incorporate yoga. And of course, if you can, incorporate the daily discourse by my guru, His Holiness Nithyananda, and the kriyas as well. When you cleanse the body internally, it's literally flushing out the plumbing system within you and allowing the Kundalini Shakti to flow nice and smoothly up and down the spine and raise your consciousness to the next level. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions on a morning routine or anything else I can help you with, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. I look forward to sharing more content with you guys on this types of topics, and looking forward to just having the world awaken to their highest potential, expanding their consciousness to the highest level possible, and to be a part of your journey and to help you along your own path in some way. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and looking forward to seeing you next time. Take care and be blissful.